Hey guys, welcome again to another episode of Serene Pod with myself, Mark.
Selling.
And we have a fantastic guest, a guest who I didn't know before, but I know very well now. And it seems like we have a lot of mutuals and a lot of family, so it feels like we're in a very family environment today. But before we intro them, we obviously have to do a bit of our updates.
Yeah.
So, Selin, how have you been?
Yeah, I've been good. I feel like I'm still feeling like the autumn, the change.
Okay.
I've been running some staff wellbeing stuff.
Oh, nice.
Which is good.
Going well.
Yeah, and it's all about autumn. Like the theme is autumn, but letting go of the things that aren't gonna serve you for the next season.
Wow.
And
Deep.
what
Okay.
will serve you for the next season? What do you need? So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been good, and also I feel like I'm got a better balance of young people and adults, so it's a better balance for me now.
Oh, nice.
So not everyday sessions can be draining.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
Better balance. So yeah, how have you been?
Yeah, I've been all right. I was in Romania last week for the whole week, which was dope. With some young people. It was interesting. Obviously, I'm on my fitness thing. So I think today's day 121 or something like that.
Well
Of going
done.
to the gym every day or working out every day, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures of myself actually today and then me in July, when I started July 1st. It's ridiculous. It's
Really?
hilarious how different. So I'm like, wow, okay, cool. So it's actually working to some extent. 'Cause I feel like when you're in it, you can't tell.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow, okay, cool. But yeah, being in Romania was tough because we need to still work out. So did a lot of working out in the Airbnb that we stayed. Did a lot of working out just generally on stage and stuff like that. And then we found a gym in Romania.
Cool.
That was very cool, like a little Romanian gym. A lot more nudity in a Romanian gym.
Oh.
Yeah, than I expected. Not on my bingo card for this year.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot more in the
Okay.
Romanian gym. But I enjoyed just kind of working out and being out there as well, which was dope. And what else has kind of happened? I don't know. I don't want to say too much about this, but I guess I some kind of music deal has transpired.
Okay.
And I've basically signed this music deal, which is quite a big deal.
That's massive.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome. So that's kind of it's quite a big change and quite a big thing. But I'm super grateful. And yeah, just kind of in a good place, enjoying
Good.
all the different things. I feel like I have my hands in lots of pies, so I'm just kind of enjoying eating lots of pies.
Did you buy your scales?
The scale for the, yes.
You
I've
did?
got that scale, but I don't know how to use it, so it's just kind of
I wonder if it's the same one I've got. I can show you.
maybe. I've
Okay.
got the scales. Definitely.
Okay.
I've got the one scale that
Yeah.
that works. I also bumped into Wiley on the plane, which was very
Oh,
random.
that's random.
Very random. Very, very random. But yeah, hey, this was kind of what life was the last week or so.
Do you feel like working out now consistently is helping your mental well-being?
Ooh, good question. Not as much now. I think it was.
Okay.
Now it does feel a bit like a chore. So
Okay.
I've started doing this thing called What Day Are You On, where I'm literally now just going to people and working out with them. That's
Okay.
kind of the aim.
That's cool.
So if anyone's working out in the morning, I'll just go to them and do what they're doing. It helps. It makes it more interesting for me. But yeah, doing... It was in the beginning. I think I need it now. It's become more like a habit. So it's not as intentional. I'm not doing it thinking it's just something that I kind of have to do to survive, if that makes sense. And even yesterday, I injured my hip, but I woke up this morning and was like, I need to work out. So I did a weird Pilates-ish stretch thing
Yeah.
in my house, and it was painful. Oh my gosh, so painful. But in my head, I have to do something every day. That's the main thing. So yeah, well, in terms of mental health, is it not necessarily, or it might be, and I'm now so in it that I don't notice.
You're not conscious about
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
It probably is helping
Okay.
my mental health a lot.
Yeah. I find it helps me.
Yeah.
Because I work out and I do yoga as well. The yoga really, really helps me.
I can imagine that.
But I do the workout before the yoga. So I do my workout. And what I find when I'm working out, I like to listen to pods. So any other podcasts.
Same, to be honest.
Yeah. And that feels like I'm working out with somebody with me because they're talking and like I'm really interested in what the topics are, etc. So that helps me. And then when I go to yoga, I'm like, oh, I can relax and I'll sleep good tonight.
Got you.
So if you wanted to combine a bit of yoga into your
Yeah,
workout.
maybe I'll add that. It's something that I need to do. I think the reason my hip actually got injured like a day ago was because of the lack of stretching.
Well, I was going to say, do you stretch before? Yeah.
I usually just jump in my car and get out the gym ASAP.
Yeah.
So I probably should stretch a lot more. Now I'm going to anyway. And last week we were doing so much stretching. And it's good because I think as you get older, this body starts to, need it. So I defo, I'm going to start stretching a lot more.
Cool. Yeah. Yes. I'm excited about our guest today.
So am I.
So we have worked together. And yeah, I'm excited to see what he brings to our pod episode today. But we haven't actually caught up for a long time. Oh. So it feels like, let's catch up. So yeah, I'm really excited. So we have the lovely Jared here. Woo! So welcome to the pod.
Come on.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
No issues.
Yeah.
Jared, I must say this. You do look like if me and Stormzy
were
one person.
Do you know everyone says that?
Yeah, literally
but
everyone.
Me and Stormzy.
Were
one person.
He gets Stormzy a lot.
I get all the time.
Yeah.
Really?
All the time.
But my thing is, you don't just look like Stormzy. You also have a hint of myself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, if me and Stormzy merged, I think you get Jared. Honestly.
Interesting.
That's what I think.
Okay.
What country are you from, Klaus?
I'm from St. Lucia in Grenada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Obviously, a lot of people confuse me as Ghanaian.
Ghanaian, yeah.
I get all the time.
I would have said that because you do look. It's the Stormzy thing.
Most definitely.
That's
I get
interesting.
all the time.
But let me not jump the gun. I feel like we have to get to know
Jared
a lot more.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
So, because obviously so I don't want to step on your toes.
Okay.
But I feel like I know him in a different way.
Oh, definitely.
But for those that don't know you, could you just tell us just a small introduction of who Jared is?
Wow. Seems like a big question. It's not really, but it seems like a big one.
It is. I think it really depends on how you see it. But I think, however you feel to express who Jared is. And then we'll go deeper anyway. But
most definitely. Jared is me. I am Jared. But I don't know. I try to stem on being my authentic self at all times. 26 years old. From Leighton. Born in Hackney, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, born in Hackney, at Homerton Hospital.
Same.
Yeah, born in Homerton Hospital.
Come on.
So, yeah, wicked. Moved to Leighton when I was about 5, 6.
Okay. Where did you live in Hackney before you moved?
We was in Clissold Park.
Clissold Park.
Sides. Yeah.
So I was in Stamford Hill.
Geez, not too far.
Not too far at all.
What's that, one bus?
Yeah.
One bus.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Small
most
world.
definitely. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, moved to Leighton. Obviously, teenage years, school years, all in Leighton. I went to school in Walthamstow called Holy Family.
Yep.
Secondary school. Yeah. That for now, that's all I can give you for now, most definitely.
Amazing. I feel like that's a good start.
No, 100%.
It's a great insight into kind of the surface level of who Jared is.
100.
I would love to know from Selin's perspective, from what you know of Jared, is what he explained true?
Yeah, I mean, I met Jared a few years ago when I was working at the Youth Justice, and Jared works for Spark2Life, and we had a joint young person that I was doing drama therapy with, and he was mentoring, and it's a great way of showing collaboration work for a young person. And that's what I loved, like working there and working with you. And we've got the support that I was giving that young person therapeutically, but also you was giving that older brother support, consistency that he needed and guidance that he needed. It's a great way of showing what a collaboration looks like for a young person. And I always bang on about how the only way to change or help the next generation is through collaboration.
100%.
So, he's got a very calming aura about him and a lot of like consistency. Because I've worked with other companies that do mentoring.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like there's a consistency there. And I feel like if I call him and just be like, Jared, the young person hasn't turned up today. I don't know what's going on. He might be involved in something. He's going to follow up. So I know that he will follow up with everything that I say, and we keep each other in the loop with the young person to make sure that we're providing the best support for him. And he might not show up, but that's okay. He's telling us something when he doesn't show up. So we need to follow up and check on him to make sure he's okay. So consistency with his work is what I'm really like happy that I had that experience with him while I was working there, because it made it a lot easier, because I didn't feel like I was fighting for the young person alone. So
that's so dope. That's amazing. That's great to kind of get that insight from a work perspective. And I think definitely in meeting you, that calming energy is clear.
I appreciate it.
Was that always the case for you in terms of your life? You know, growing up, were you always the calm in the room?
Nope.
Okay.
It's the best way to put it. Definitely no. Things have changed, I would say. Most definitely with age.
Okay, yeah.
Things changed, and also, as I was telling you before, naturally gravitating towards more mature, older people.
Yeah.
You learn a lot. You learn a lot, you know. Obviously, lessons that I've had to learn myself also sped up the process. But it took a long time to get to where I am now, most definitely. In that sense, I can't be anything but happy.
Yeah. That's great. I remember, like literally similar to me, like obviously I went M for grammar, did sixth form, and then after sixth form I was working at M for grammar while I was at uni.
Wow, that's wicked.
So I was mentoring at M for grammar while I was at uni, and like, it was just, there's something about being in an environment and then working for that environment that is, for the people there, so familiar but helpful, because it's like I've been on both sides. So there's no young person that can come and be like, oh, you don't understand. Like, no, I sat there like, in your chair. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's something really powerful about that image and the idea that you can turn your life around and be on the other side of the fence, you know what I mean? And I'm sure you would have had way more compassion and way more for those because you've been there.
Yeah. Even in terms of taking certain teachers aside, telling them, I think the way you're addressing the situation, if it was me, this is, do you know what I mean? So, it was helpful. Definitely helpful.
And it takes that one teacher to believe in you, or one mentor, one therapist. It takes that one person to believe in you, to give an opportunity to change your life.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like your head of year believed in you, that person left and you got excluded. The teacher in Burnside believed in you, gave you opportunity, had an interview. Like, it takes that one person. And that's the impact that we have when we're working with young people. And that's massive, that we can change someone's life.
Yeah, big up Mr. Doyle. That was my one guy.
See? I think we've all got one.
Yeah.
I think
Mr.
we've
Adams.
all got one.
Mr. Adams?
Yeah. I'd call him Rob because he was my drama teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
See?
Yeah,
We've all got one. And this is why
Yeah.
when I did go into schools, I tried to be a reflection of what I needed.
Yeah.
Because when I was at Holy Family, I had one mentor. I don't really remember his name, but it wasn't the greatest. I had a lady. I don't remember her name either, but she was a brilliant mentor. And it was like, they knew it was working, yet they took her away from us.
Oh.
Yeah, that happens.
It's just very confusing.
It does happen.
It was very confusing.
Yeah.
So obviously as kids you don't really have as much say. Do you know what I mean? But she was a lady that definitely, I think Miss Mackenzie. I think it was Miss Mackenzie. She definitely had an impact as well. Certain conversations, the mindset that she was trying to instill. Sorry, yes, the word. Mindset she was trying to instill was just, it was brilliant. And I don't feel like enough schools have that for these kids, and times have changed. And I don't feel like enough schools are moving with the times. Like, especially in the job I'm in now, you go into a lot of schools, and not to be offensive, so many old staff, and it's like, how do you help these lot now, this generation now? And I'm not saying we're not grateful. I had a member of staff that when I was at Burnside, she was my teacher. I had to work with her, Maggie, lovely lady. She is helpful, 100%. But I just feel like with the times and what it is now, I feel like you need more staff that are up to date with what's going on in the areas, what's going on in a child's everyday life. Do you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of teachers, it's just a job.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
same.
agree.
Yeah,
Same.
it shouldn't be that.
Yeah, man. I think it's so interesting because they tend to. I found they tend to take away the teachers that are the most impactful, or the staff that are the most impactful, and it's hard. I've always said like it's hard to be, especially in the educational system, and be the impactful one, because you think that you will be when you're outside of the industry or the space. Then you get in there and you realize there's so much red tape and so much things in the way that make it harder. So in terms of what you do now, actually we haven't. So what do you do now? What's your role now?
I'm a caseworker practitioner.
Okay, amazing. What does that entail?
Working with medium to high-risk young people, getting them to change their mindset, giving them advice and guidance, and also getting them into work. Education, training, so be it. Whatever it is they need, I cater to, most definitely.
Amazing. That's a very impactful job.
Thank you.
It's
Very
needed.
important job.
Yeah, it's needed.
Extremely needed job. What would you say? This is an interesting question. What would you say to your parents if you could, in terms of when they were raising you? Because obviously you were saying like you had the two parents, you didn't have the situation that some people have that causes them to kind of rebel or look for fathering outside or whatever. But yeah, so if you could advise them in that same position, having a child that seems to have things good at home, but is still making the wrong choices outside, what would you advise them to do to help you?
Sorry, don't assume. I feel like the assumption, again, from that the household of having two parents, the assumption comes that you just know everything. And I can tell you 100% certain conversations were not had.
Interesting.
But I believe that's because I had both parents at home.
Yeah.
You're just, the expectation of, you're just expected to know.
Yeah.
I think it's wrong. I just feel like the assumptions, just having more conversations. Obviously, coming from a Caribbean household as well, a lot of conversations are kind of looked down upon. But they should be, you should be having these conversations because they're just as important. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, kids can stress too. I feel like that whole thing of, you're a child, you have no responsibilities, you don't pay bills, blah, 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 you can't stress. No, I can be a child and I can be stressed. If something is weighing on me, I can be stressed about it. So, times have changed. I advise all parents to just get with the times as well. Try to have an understanding. If you're not educated, go and educate yourself. There's a lot of things available for parents to become more aware and understanding of what's going on in today's age. A lot may not have the time, but I feel like a lot are just lazy as well. Try.
I agree with that.
Such an interesting advice.
Yeah, I agree with that. Everything is like down to communication. I feel like that's like a foundation for any relationship with your siblings, with your children, with your partner. Foundation is good communication. And like I find that as well, like giving advice to parents is also really important. And yeah, it's good that you're in the position that you're in, that you can also give that. Because you've got contact with them.
Sometimes it feels weird though.
Yeah.
Like to tell a parent how to...
No,
It does feel weird sometimes.
Sometimes it's needed.
It's needed.
it is.
Someone
It
needs to
is.
do it.
Yeah, because most parents, like, you have to remember, a lot of parents are just like normal people, like us. Like even like I'm a parent, but I don't feel any different from when we first met. I wasn't a parent.
No.
I feel like the exact same person. So it's like more time. You're just freestyling and hoping for the best. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Even down to relationships with my parents. I'll say I've got a good relationship with both of them. But you can see sometimes in actions and words that I use that the way they got parented wasn't necessarily the right way. So I feel like, I've had to get with the fact of understanding you're not going to change. I may just have to change the way I deal with you. And that's something I say to a lot of my mentees, especially in relation to their parents. This is who they are. This is how they've been for years. You cannot expect them to change.
Yeah.
Change the way you deal with them.
Definitely.
Change the way you approach certain conversations, whether it's arguments or not. Change it. And I feel like once you get to that stage, you'll like dealing with them. It'll become less and less of a problem. Yeah, most definitely.
That's great advice.
Very wise.
Yeah, that's great advice.
Thank you.
Wise beyond your years.
Is there a young person that you have worked with that has kind of stayed with you from the experience that you've had with them or the advice that you've given them? Is there one particular one that is on your mind that you can think of?
It's like, because I asked him if I can talk about him.
Oh, okay.
I asked him. I had a 18-year-old alcoholic.
Oh.
Tough. Very tough.
Oh, I love him to bits. And I feel like that's the difficult side of the job as well. The years I had with this kid, I was working with him for about 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. But the foundations and relationship we was able to build in that time, insane. I genuinely felt like he was family. And I feel like that's another side of the job that it's a burner, all the safeguarding stuff, because if I could take him under my wing and say, listen, every day of life you're going to do with me, and we're going to make your situation better. I would. But he definitely sits on my mind a lot. Probably because I know that the cards he was dealt weren't the best. Definitely not the best. And that's also a massive thing as well. Like these kids, a lot of them don't have it good.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
And it also makes me a lot more grateful. But where I can help, I will try and, do you know what I mean? And I don't know. He sits on my mind heavy. Especially because with the job, it was seeing them once a week.
Yeah.
And in that time, don't get it twisted, I had an impact. I most definitely had an impact on him because his life switched up now. He's doing very well now.
Oh, amazing.
He's good.
That's so good.
I'm even doing some stuff with him. So we're working together still now.
That's amazing.
Oh,
so
that's
we're doing some
great.
stuff together. It's good, but you question yourself a lot because once a week, and we've got 52 weeks in it, it's not a lot of times. You know what I mean? Especially if he's cancelling this week. Next week he's got a doctor's appointment, can't do that week. But like there's so many ways and reasons as to why you might not even be able to see them that once a week. So you start, I don't know, I was drained for a while. I let him know this. We had the conversation. I feel like that even speaks volumes about our relationship because I was able to tell him, like, bro, you're draining me. Like, I'm tired. Like, this situation is tiring me out.
Yeah, of course.
But, we worked together for a while. he's in a good place.
Good.
He's in a good place. I still think about him. That's my guy. That's my guy all day.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is there any young person, is there any situation or time where you felt like maybe I'm not cut out for this? Like maybe, this just don't seem to be, this is a lot. Like maybe I'm not made for this or built for this. Has there been any moment like that for you?
Same kid. Same kid. Reason being, and my manager at work, John, we was having hours and hours of conversations on how to approach his situation, things that I may have been doing wrong, like just ways to just help this kid. And I don't know, like sometimes there were days where it was bad. It was like, boss, I can't do this. I can't work with him anymore. I think we should pass him on to... And that's a lot of... I just want to throw this in there as well. I feel like for everyone doing my job, I think it's important to know when we are in a position where it's like, I can't help you anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's important to
Yeah,
know.
definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because there's certain conversations I can have with my young people. I can sit down and talk to you all day, but the deeper conversations, no, you need to go and deal with that with someone that's got the right qualifications that can help you deal with these things, because I can be giving you advice. It's not necessarily the right advice. So I feel like it's important to know when to signpost a young person as well.
Yeah.
When to let them go. Do you know what I mean? Because, it can go left. It can go left.
Collaboration.
And I feel like with a thing I learned with this young person was I was so steady trying to do everything.
Yeah, right.
That I was draining myself.
Yeah.
And obviously my manager, John, big him up, made it important to know, like, listen, as much as we want to help these kids, we've got the same passions, all of it, but you can't do everything.
Facts.
So, I think it's important as a caseworker mentor to know when it's your time to give it to the next person to help.
Amazing.
I agree with that. It's easy burnout if you don't look after yourself.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I've got one more question, just from my perspective. You can ask all the... But I've got one more.
Okay, go on. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go on.
How do you, or who takes care of you? Who makes, because I can sense that from just this conversation, that you're the kind of guy who will help till the wheels fall off. Like, you'll do whatever it takes to care and to, help somebody that needs it, right? If you've got the capacity, you'll do it. So how do you, or who cares for you? And if it is not that there's nobody, but how do you care for yourself? How do you make sure you're still good, or who makes sure that you're good?
I think that is something that I am still working on.
Right.
But I will shout out my manager, John, again. Without him, I don't even think I'd still be doing this work. The conversations we've been able to have, the way he dissects my brain, takes certain bits out. He's just very helpful. So in terms of that, I've definitely got him. I know I can always go to him. And then in other times, I feel like as I've gotten older, I've used a lot of my time for just thinking. Just taking time out to just think. And I am one of them guys that I can look at a ceiling for an hour, just thinking about stuff. Do you know what I mean? So that's always helped as well. But no, I don't know if there's anything specific. But yeah, John definitely, he's up there.
Big up, John.
Yeah, for real.
Big up, John. That was my question, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It would be. It is your style of question.
I was about to say that is quite therapeutic question.
That's your style of question.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Jared, I want to say something to you. I've just met you. We've just had a real conversation. But I really see a light in you that is special. And I think it's wonderful what you're doing. And I think there are greater things that you will do. And I'm really excited about
Appreciate you, man.
the example that you are and will be, especially for young black boys like myself who were looking for people like you growing up and couldn't find it. And the only ones we did find were doing something else. So I think, yeah, man, I think you're an awesome human being. And I hope that you know that. And I hope that people tell you enough. And if they don't, from one older black guy to another, because we don't tell each other enough.
No, for real.
I think you're an awesome guy.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
And yeah, usually we do our takeaways. So, takeaway for today's episode?
Lots of takeaways for me. But also, yeah, I'm grateful that you came on as well. And I feel like I want to be able to offer people spaces that there's a lot of young people that watch our pod. So to understand where they can go if they need something. And everyone, especially every young boy, could benefit from a Jared in their life and that consistent help. So I'm grateful that you came on and shared what you do and your story and being vulnerable. And yeah, if anyone needs a great, consistent mentor that can help you, Spark2Life, Jared is the one.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
My takeaway is it takes one. It takes one person to help someone's life and change someone's life, and that will be my takeaway. And the last thing I will also say is happy birthday, because it was your birthday yesterday.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, and for you to come on a day after your birthday, I appreciate it. So yeah,
No issues.
Should we give the gift now?
yeah.
So, I'm joking, I ain't got no gift.
I was gonna say where we going with this.
We should have had a birthday cake,
I feel
really.
bad. I would've-
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Not saying. My takeaway is don't assume. I think especially for me as a parent, and especially in a, you know, with my wife, yes, we're happily married, we've been married for ages, blah, 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 you know, and so I always assumed that, no, my son, there should never be a reason for him to act out. That would be insane. So I think, yeah, just hearing your story and actually thinking, no, don't assume. Check in, have conversations, make sure that although everything seems fine, things actually are fine behind closed doors and outside there, and you know. So that's really good advice for me. That's really helpful for me. So that's my takeaway. Have you got any takeaways for today?
First of all, I'm grateful. Thank you for having me on, guys. I appreciate it. These kids are our future.
Definitely.
And if we don't have like the time for them, the advice for them, like it's gonna show. It's gonna show. And I feel like we need to take more control back. Because these kids need us as much as we need them.
Facts.
So I will still be doing the work. The passion doesn't die. Keep going, and hopefully, and it's okay to make mistakes, guys.
Definitely.
It's okay to make mistakes. At my big age of 26, I'm still making mistakes. Not the greatest ones, but we're making mistakes. So it's all a part of life. I just advise that everyone going forward to just be your authentic self. That's what I try to do. So be your authentic self, and everything will fall into place.
Amazing. I do hate that you said 26 was a big age. That is heartbreaking. Because that means our ages are enormous. Or gigantic ages.
Yeah, but you're as old as you feel, Mark.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah, another great episode. We really appreciate you for covering.
Yeah, definitely.
And would happily have you again.
Definitely.
Definitely. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for what's next.
Yeah.
Wicked. Lovely.
Peace.